Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you will find a link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And let's get started, you guys. You know what today is? It is Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Journey, and we've already got cards flying out, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them. I haven't asked any questions yet, but I'm going to just put that in the middle and see how it works out. So Spirit, please show me the Divine Masculine. What is the message for the Divine Masculine? Where's the Divine Masculine right now? What is the Divine Masculine doing? Okay. Chaos and conflict. And a message for, excuse me, the message for the Divine Feminine. Truth be told. Bottom of the deck, peace. I think for the Divine Masculines, they're having to find peace in all the chaos in the world around them. Whatever this chaos and conflict is, it's facing peace. So it's saying try to find peace in the chaos that is, whether it's the chaos in your heart, maybe it's you overthinking, and it could be causing you a lot of conflict, and it could be causing conflict and chaos outside of yourself, because whatever is going on within us is going to be a reflection of what is happening around us within our environment. So we want to be really, really mindful of those things, you guys. So on the feminine side, the Divine Feminines, we have truth be told. So I do believe that there was a truth that maybe the Divine Feminines found out, and I think that it took them from this confusion into like clarity is what I'm seeing here. And I think that, you know, with the between worlds, it's like you were here wondering what you needed to do, or, you know, how you needed to move forward. And I think whatever this truth was that was revealed to you has opened up a window of opportunities, and I think the mask has now finally come off, and it's helping you to move forward for your future. And I feel like for the Divine Feminines, you're definitely feeling a sense of peace and calm. Okay, so that's really good energy for the feminines to get started with. As far as the masculines go, you know, that's really funny, you guys. We have 333, so that could be important here. Threes are the number of mind, body, and spirit. It is the Holy Trinity. It is also the number 3 is the number of communications as well. Actually, you have 4 threes. You have 23, and then here's how I'm seeing it. So you've got all these threes here. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So you guys may want to look up the spiritual meaning of the number 33, and then we also have the number 22 here. So I definitely feel like, you know, with the 23, it had something to do with some chaos, because 23 is a 5, and that's also conflict as well. Chaos and conflict. It's change created by outside forces beyond your control, and I feel like you just need to find peace in the chaos. So what is it that the Divine Masculines, obviously they're going through chaos and conflict. So let's find out, what is this chaos and conflict about for the masculines? What is it that they're needing to find peace in? Spirit, please show me. What is it that the Divine Masculine, okay, we have on here. Oh, love, okay. I feel like with the chaos and conflict, we have the love card. I feel like with the chaos and conflict, Divine Masculine is in love with a feminine, and he is just lingering in the background. And I think that has caused a lot of confusion in his heart when it comes to love. I feel like there is someone at a distance that this person is in love with, and I feel like I almost want to say, like, I feel like this person is wanting to make is like looking back at the past, and they're still lingering. They're still watching over this woman. I don't find this in a creepy way, okay? But I feel like they're in between worlds. Like, do they come out of hiding? See all the darkness back here, and come into the light? And the light is where the feminine is. And that's where the love is. So with the masculines, I feel like it's coming out of conflict and finding peace, and realizing that there is so much love here. Wow, that is really beautiful to start the reading off with. You know, but I feel like the masculines are going to have to, you know, threes, you know, it's like ace is, when we have the 1, which 28 breaks down into a 1, yeah, because it's a 10. And then it comes down into a 1. So I feel like with the ace, it's the spark of an idea. And then we come to the 2. And the 2 is, you know, making the decision to move forward with that idea. And then we get to the 3. And the 3 is the initiation. So you have the thought, you've made the decision. And now it's time for you to move forward with that idea. So I do want to say, here is the divine masculine, like trying to come out of the chaos and conflict and go towards his feminine and tell her the truth about the love that he feels for her. And because I do feel like the masculine has been lingering in the background. Wow, that's really beautiful, you guys. So, okay, what is it with this truth be told that the feminines need to know? And you guys, this is another number 5. So there's 2 number 5s here. And I do believe that whatever this truth was caused a lot of, like, it was by outside forces. So maybe she saw something, especially when I'm seeing taking off the mask, and I almost see like this is sunglasses. So taking off the sunglasses and seeing clearly, okay? And I do see that there's a lot of hearts and stuff around here too. So there was some form, because it goes from the 3 to the 5. So sometimes it's not what's here, it's what's missing. And that would be the number 4. And the 4 is, well, it's the structure of this relationship. And I think that you kind of overstep that. There has been obviously no structure to this relationship whatsoever. So again, it's what's missing. But there is definitely a truth that is coming forward. I just feel like the masculine is in a very conflictual place in himself right now. It's almost like he just wants to keep the peace. Okay, so what is this truth be told? What is the truth be told for the divine feminines? Why is the truth be told here? What is this for? The truth be told, Spirit. Okay. I think whatever this has something to do with getting this feminine. I think maybe for some of you guys, you have been depressed. I think that you have kept yourself locked up, and I feel like, you know, I feel like you need to just break free. So I do feel, look at that in the background. Somebody is like watching over her. Do you see that? I feel like almost like this masculine has put a spell on her. Okay, I just see this spell. Or I feel like also this person, like I said, they're just lingering in the background. And I feel like this person's mask is coming off. Look at that. See how he's lingering in the background? It's like, here's the masculine. And maybe that's what it is maybe the feminine has seen something, and it has taken this mask off. And I feel like maybe this was the fake mask. Maybe this is what it is. And actually the masculine has been this all along. So maybe you have been with a false twin, or a false, and I feel like maybe the rose-colored glasses are coming off, and you're starting to see that for what it is. So for some of you, you know, it just depends on what side of the fence you're on, okay? Wow, that was a pretty heavy message. Okay, so let's just see, okay? So what is it? Let's see, what do I want to ask? Let me see. What is it that the divine masculines And I just saw the devil card there too, you guys. So yeah, I do feel, yeah, and mask, this just flew out of the deck. So I do feel like the mask is coming off, okay? I do feel like for some of you guys, and let me get a couple more cards on this. Okay, mask. What is it? The masculines are high. Yeah. Maybe you and your divine masculine went through a separation in the fall, okay? Or this person is going to be going through a separation and going towards his love, the divine feminine. And I feel like for some of you guys, the mask is coming off. I do feel like there is some chaos and conflict that has something to do with maybe the family, maybe their tribe. Okay. So I do want to say that with the divine masculine, I'm going to put these cards back in because I hadn't asked a question, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a side note. I feel like somebody is revealing their true selves. Now, whether that's someone in the divine masculine's life or the divine masculine themselves, somebody is taking off their mask, because I'm definitely seeing a theme of masks, and with the mask flying out as well, and then having this mask here too, it really goes to show there's something hidden, okay? Something is not as it seems. So I think that until this comes into light, you're gonna have to just sit in a place of peace and just calm and allow things to reveal themselves as they are. Wow, okay. So how is it the divine masculines? What does the divine masculine want to tell the feminine? What does the divine masculine want to say to the feminine? Okay, we got this card last time, Summer. What is the divine masculine? Okay. Admired. Spirit, please show me one more card for the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck. There's that mask again, you guys. So the mask is very, very important. So, you know, be careful. This, you know, this person may show you who they truly are. And I think that, you know, whoever they're showing you, you're going to have to believe them. You know, pay attention to the signs. And when somebody tells you who they are, literally believe them. Okay. So I do feel with this said, you guys got the summertime, admired, and conversation. So I do feel like there has been a pause in communication with this person, and this person has been admiring you from afar. Maybe this person has seen you around town, and you know, they just watch over you in awe when they see you, but they don't ever say anything. There's no communication here. They're just admiring you. And I think that you know, there's been, I almost feel like this person, like I said earlier, I feel like they're doing this to keep the peace, okay? So, I mean, that's pretty, but again, they're wearing a mask. They're pretending to be something that they're not. And here's another number 33. So now you have two number 33s. So definitely look up the significance of the number 33 and 333. There could be just look up spiritual meaning of 33 or 333. And right when I said that, the phone said 1333. Haha! There we are, you guys. So threes are very important, okay? I do want to say that maybe this person has been, oh my God, and then here it is. Pay attention to the signs. I said this earlier, you guys. So I do feel like, you know, maybe this person has been in the throes of passion with someone else, and I think that that's what they're conflicted about. You know, so I do want to say that, you know, pay attention to those things. That is very important, obviously, here too. Especially with all these threes, there definitely could be a third party involvement here. So somebody else, maybe they're with an ex, and again, they're conflicted about, you know, walking away from you, knowing that they hurt you as the divine feminine. You know, but I think that the truth has now been revealed, and I think that they're afraid of losing the divine feminine, okay? So I haven't asked any questions, but cards are starting to fly out. So what does the divine feminine want to say, or how do they feel about the divine masculine? Wow. Well, I think that the divine feminines, you got cycles, healing, and signs. I think for the divine feminines, I think that they are getting signs that it is time for them to move forward. And I think that they need to just come out of the confusion and come out of this depression that they have been feeling. And I feel like they need to heal. I feel like this has been a cycle, and I do feel like this is a timing card, and we do have the full moon eclipse in Capricorn, and I feel like that eclipse in Capricorn is going to end these cycles in love. So I do feel like this divine feminine is actually finally turning her back on this masculine, and she is starting to move forward, and she is headed towards her healing. And I think that, you know, with whatever this truth was, it has helped her see things very clearly, that there is a third party involvement. I think that the universe has really showed them signs that this divine masculine is got somebody else in the picture. So I do feel like this feminine is finding peace in solace, and she is going to be moving forward. She is no longer going to be entrapped in this situation anymore. And I feel like that's what this divine feminine is healing. Okay. So, wow. Yeah. I just kind of see like the divine feminine is moving into a different direction. And I feel like the masculine is, you know, going through their own stirring within themselves, and it's causing a lot of like uncomfortable, like they're not used to feeling themselves, and they're not used to admiring somebody as much as they do. But I almost feel like they put this this feminine on a pedestal. Yeah. See, there's just, see that face in the background? Again, I just feel like, you know, they wear all these different masks. And I almost feel like with the masculines, they're pretending and they're not being real. And I think that the masculines need, you know, are in between worlds, and it's time for them. You know, I feel like, you know, they were taking 2 steps forward, but I feel like with all the retrogrades, they've taken like 10 steps back. So however that may mean. So, you know, divine feminines, I just want to say you're seeing signs and synchronicities. If you haven't, you know, gotten the truth just yet, a truth is getting ready to be revealed so that you can see this person for exactly who they are. So I just want to say, you know, don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially when I'm seeing that as an egg right here. I feel like you need to spread your wings and fly and start moving forward and find peace. And, you know, I feel like for some of you guys, you know, you need to realize that you are blessed. And this goes for masculines and feminines. I'm not discriminating, because feminines, you guys could be taking on the role of the divine masculine. So put it where it fits. You know, so I do want to say here, I feel like, you know, you are very blessed. I feel like, you know, at any time now you could come out of your shell and you guys could move forward. And I feel like the universe is going to bless you with the true love that you have been working for and doing all this healing for. And you just need to know that that's the truth, and hold that as your own truth. Because either way, you are going to be in a very loving, connected relationship. But that's if you don't settle for, you know, and just realize that this relationship is stuck. So how long do you want to stick yourself in this before you move forward? Because, you know, there is somebody, there could very well be someone out there. Yeah, these twin flames are very hard, rocky roads, and they always seem to be stuck. So it is entirely up to you on whether or not you want to continue to go through the cycles, you know, of healing and whatever, or if you want to move into a different direction. Because again, these things are too intense, and yeah, you go through a lot of healing, but you know, sometimes you go through all the healing and then you don't even come into union with your twin flame. Okay, they end up choosing someone else. So, you know, you got to decide, you know, there has to be an end game, and you have to like make a goal for yourself of how you're going to move forward, so you don't, you know, make yourself feel entrapped in this situation any longer. So, you know, I think that you need to be honest with yourself about how you want to proceed and move forward. And it may be that you have to go through a separation, yes, from someone that you love. Okay, and maybe there's other people in your life and this person needs to go, you know, like I said, I do believe that for some of you guys there is a third party involvement either way. And right when I said that, and right here, this just flew out. And what does it say? Karmic partner. So look at this person, like he's sitting with her and she is on her phone, and here's the divine feminine over here all alone, right? And she, you know, because the divine masculine, and like I said, flip it, twist it, however you guys want to, but this person chose this karmic partner over choosing her, and you left her feeling out in the cold, the divine feminine. So I think with that said, especially when the divine masculines, my nose is starting to itch, have admired the divine feminines all along, but yet you stop communication with the divine feminine because you got into union with someone else, and it has been causing chaos and conflict in your own personal life. So there's that third party like I was talking about. And yes, are they, you know, for some of them, they are intimate with this other person. So I think that for you guys, as the divine feminines, I think that, you know, whether you're hearing it here today or whatever, you know, truth be told, and I think that, you know, with that said, it's going to help you come out of confusion. The only way to know if this story is yours, obviously, is to get a personal reading, because I can't be talking to everybody. All right. So you need to decide on how you're going to move forward on this, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, especially with Venus retrograde, you guys, exes come back, you know, but I do feel like, you know, with that said, you know, the temptation is always there, but how bad do you want something that is, you know, but I do feel like, again, these are so intense and they make you ascend. I mean, this is literally also about the ascension process, that some people just don't want to go through it, okay? They just want to, you know, they want to be oblivious. They would rather be oblivious than to go through all the work. So how did the divine masculines feel in their heart? I'm going to go ahead and put that back in for the divine feminine. How did the divine masculines feel in their heart for the divine feminine? So you got spring, observer. So yeah, that's what I've been talking about. Somebody lurking and observing from the background. You guys, we have gotten this so many damn times in the past couple of readings that I've done. You got somebody observing from behind the scenes and that doesn't know what the fuck they want. Like, honestly, this story is getting so fucking old. Like, somebody needs to make a decision, and I feel like somebody just needs to make a decision to move forward and be open to whatever it is that they, you know, whatever the universe has to offer. Okay, and how does the masculine feel for the feminine? Yeah, material world. They know that they're going to have to, how they feel is this person is family to them. But I feel like maybe also their family is what's keeping them apart too. Maybe it's their children that they are keeping this person apart from the person that they want to be with, and keeping it from coming into the spiritual realm. I do feel, like I said, there are third parties here that are keeping the two of you apart. But I do feel like this person has been watching you from the background, and is not quite ready to bring it into the material realm. You know, I do feel like, you know, maybe the last time the two of you saw each other was in spring, and since then there hasn't been any communication or even seen each other since then, and maybe they're starting to now surface in the material world again. Okay, so, and I think that it's causing destruction within the divine masculine as well. You know, I'm not here to judge you guys. I just feel like, you know, if we keep telling ourselves the same story, you know, we need to reinvent the story is what we need to do. We need to have more confidence within ourselves and find peace in knowing that whatever is meant for us will never pass us by. So, however that means. So how does the divine feminine feel in her heart for the divine masculine? How does the divine feminine feel in her heart for the divine masculine? Well, shadow work, okay, but it did come up in reverse. I think the divine feminines are, yeah, twin flame. So the divine feminines know that the divine masculines are their twin flame. I think that the divine feminines, and we did just have too many cards, just flew out, you guys. Wow. How does the divine feminine feel for the divine masculine? Well, she forgives him, you know, she finds forgiveness for him. But I do feel like, you know, with the truth being told, I feel like the divine feminines have been going through their shadow work. And I feel like, I do feel like that they're, you know, I think they're exhausted. I think they're, you know, they're still healing, and they know that there needs to be healing in order to come into this twin flame dynamic. But the divine feminine is also working on her own lessons. If the divine masculine wants to know if the divine feminine is still in love with him, she has been, and if she has been devoted to him, the answer is yes. This divine feminine has kept the light on for her divine masculine, okay? I feel like she, you know, maybe lights a candle. Maybe you light a candle for your divine masculine and ask for purity and healing and love. So I do feel like, you know, and maybe she does this at night when she's in her room by herself, you know, and so I do feel, though, she is just following signs and synchronicities, and I do feel like, you know, maybe this divine feminine has also been having nightmares as well, but she is going through her shadow work, and she realizes that the divine masculine needs to go through his. Okay, so any messages? Whoa, okay, so let's pull the twin flame messages. All right, what does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? Oh, hold on. Half these cards are turned over and flipped, so give me just a minute, you guys. Okay, my apologies. What does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? Any last messages from the divine masculine? So he wants to say, I'm overcoming my childhood trauma. So again, there's that shadow work. No one makes me feel the way you do. I pretend I don't care because I care too much, and I keep seeing signs of you everywhere I go. So like I said, I do believe that the divine masculine, he is seeing signs of you, whether it's in his dreams or you're popping up in the material world, like I did say, and because it's trying to, the universe is trying to get the divine masculine to move forward and tell the truth about how he truly feels to the divine feminine. But I feel like the divine masculine is afraid of rejection, and, you know, because of past childhood wounding. You guys, that doesn't mean that you guys reach out to this masculine. That means the masculine needs to step up to the plate and be a man and do what he needs to do and overcome his own childhood trauma, and you can't do it for him. Okay, any messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine? Okay, wow, 3 cards just flew out. So many songs remind me of you. I'm so scared of change. I never expected to feel this way about you, and everything I do is for our future. So I do believe that this divine feminine is working on her own healing. She's still been very devoted to the divine masculine, and she is just learning lessons in how to just follow the signs, even though things may not appear to be what they are at this time. So however that means for you. At the end of the day, you guys, like I said, I feel like this is a very challenging journey, but it's going to take you from these old relationships that used to always leave you feeling left out in the cold. This is definitely going to like take the rose-colored glasses off so that you can see things for what they truly are. And I do feel like with the feminines, you know, they just want the truth, and they would find peace either way. Okay, so any last advice for the masculines? Any last advice that Spirit we can give to the masculines? Any last advice? Okay, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like with this divine masculine, you know, he's been behind the sidelines and behind the scenes for so long, hiding, right? And he's hiding there as well. So I feel like, you know, it's saying that you need to express your love. I feel like you need to come out of your comfort zone and let this person that know how much you truly love them and tell the truth, you know, truth be told. tell the truth. I think that it is time, because the longer that it takes for you to stay in this and the chaos and it's going to cause more chaos and conflict within you. Okay, so we need you to turn around and stop looking back at the past and things that didn't work out. And with all these threes, communicate. It's Gemini. Gemini is mercurial. It's the Lover's card. Make the decision and move forward. Okay, quit admiring this person from afar and actually come into bring it into the material world and let this person communicate with this person. Okay, it is time. So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And it says here, you love this person, so say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay, any last messages or any last advice for the divine feminines to the divine masculine? Forgiving and learning. Okay, so as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I do feel like for some of the divine feminines, you know, with this, you know, feeling left out in the cold, feeling entrapped, because look, see how they're both like laying there with their heads down. I do feel like this divine feminine, you know, has had some sadness, and I feel like the divine feminine needs to find some form of forgiveness for herself, for, you know, maybe waiting around, and learn the lessons that stop waiting around, move forward. Okay, yeah, you may be scared of change, and you know, maybe get out of your room and stop listening to the songs that remind you of this person. Like, change the channel. You know, for me, I love Lindsay Sterling. I listen to Lindsay Sterling all day because it has no fucking words, and I can put whatever's going on within myself. And I just saw 111 when I said that. You know, both of you guys, I feel like, you know, no one makes me feel the way you do on the masculine side, and I never expected to feel this way about you. You guys are mirroring one another, and everything that, you know, this feminine does is for your future. But again, I think that you need to stop doing it. I think you need to keep doing it for your future, instead of our future right now. I mean, everything that you do is going to be reflect back later on. But I think, like I said, you need to get out of this entrapment and start moving forward, especially when you're in between worlds as well. So be mindful of depression, and if this is just too intense, back up a little bit, you know, get your footing again, and so that you can move forward. So you guys, this is a beautiful reading. If this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check out the description box down below, thefootstepstopeace.com, and like, share, subscribe. You know, I appreciate it, and let me know how this is working out for you guys in the comment bar. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we will chat again soon. Take care.